Welcome to Dave Tek. I'm your host Dave, and let's talk about the iPhone 9. Dave Tek. The iPhone 9 is going to be an interesting new device, or is it going to be new? I really think they're going to keep most of the internals the same as the iPhone 8, 8 Plus, and iPhone 10, with the inclusion of that borderless or near borderless design that everybody's craving for. I'm perfectly happy with my iPhone 8. It's going to be something new and something borrowed. It's definitely going to be a new device, but it's not going to have the latest chips in it because they want to have it at a lower price point, of course, and sell it to a wider range of people. That's why they're also including colors. We'll get to that in a moment. The same A11 chip, maybe even the same storage configurations. Actually, they could drop it down to 32 gigabytes. That'd be interesting. And only have it go up to 128. That would suck because I was thinking about getting that one. The selling point is that it looks new on the outside. That was the problem with the iPhone 5C. You could tell it was not a new phone. It just didn't look premium. First of all, it didn't even have a Touch ID sensor on it like the iPhone 5S. It's also an older 32-bit processor versus the 64-bit found in the A7 in the iPhone 5S. The best analogy I could come up with is that it's like buying an old car. All they put on it was a coat of paint, and they called it a new car. And really, it's not. The only thing is that if they were to have any developments in either shrinking or just having more advanced versions of the notch, but the notch, if that was to get smaller on the other two phones, that's not going to happen on this iPhone 9. That is going to be last year's notch. This way, it's cheaper. Because they're using LCD on the iPhone 9, at the bottom is going to be a chin, but they're going not to follow the trend of Android phones. They're going to have it where it's evenly distributed all the way around. Here's this new phone. It comes in all these new colors. Reportedly right now it's blue, which is not bad, red, which would be awesome, orange, silver or white, and the space gray. I'd love it in green, but it's not going to happen. All those colors, it's going to be, I guess, somewhat premium because they're not the rainbow colors of the iPhone 5C, so they didn't do the green, the blue, the pink, the white, and yellow. They did yellow? I think they did yellow. Whatever. The iPhone 9 is going to be a new phone, but it's a really weird device, yet again, because it's not going to be touted as a flagship, but have flagship stuff in it. So this way, it has Memojis, but I can go and just not spend as much and get that phone. If I want to spend more, okay, good. It's got OLED if I know what OLED is. To me, honestly, the LCD is more attractive than the OLED because I see the flicker when you lower the brightness, because I never have my phone at full brightness, so I see the flicker. I'm going for the LCD. They're catering to a market that doesn't want to spend as much as $1,000 or $899 or whatever. So it'd probably be starting at $699 for the base model. It's going to come in all these flashy colors that you don't usually get on the other two. And if you really want the new processor, the OLED, dual cameras with optical stabilization on both, then by all means spend that $899 plus and get the follow-up to the iPhone 10 and iPhone 10 Plus. I don't know what their name scheming is going to be, but the iPhone 9 is not a bad device by any stretch of the imagination. By all means, if it does come out, I highly recommend it. Before anything, I don't even have to look at it. I don't have to hold it. I would buy it day one if I was looking for it, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll have it to review. Who knows? I still think it's a really strange device for their lineup. Mixing the slightly old with the new. They're going to go with the A11, cut the storage in half, maybe start at 32 and then go up to 128. Maybe have a 256 option. I'm not entirely sure, but it's going to be a good phone regardless. Absolutely, it's going to be a good phone. Some people are going to complain about that it's going to maybe have low storage. Who's that for? The average person who takes some pictures or whatever. They're going to upload it to iCloud anyway and pay for that extra storage, so that doesn't really matter. Yeah, so those are my thoughts on the iPhone 9. It's not going to be a bad device. That's the one I would go for anyway because it has an LCD screen. I don't really care for OLED. On TVs, yes, not on cell phones. That's a whole nother video topic. Well, that's it for now, and if you have any comments or questions or anything, leave it in the comment section below. Until next time, this has been Dave Tek.